Hello everyone, this is Goose Gang Racing, and I'll be going over the most recent Z1 update for the May 15 tournaments. So, just a quick summary of what is going to be upcoming. Uh, there will be new tournaments beginning on the 15th. These will include daily XP tournaments, um, and all of these tournaments will lead into a week-long tournament that is rewarded with both money and XP as a kind of reward for competing throughout the week. So the main thing that this will impact you as a player is there will be a lobby adjustment. So they'll be qualifying for all those tournaments, and as well as kind of a new fee system that I'll explain a little more later. So here are the 5 events you can compete in daily. There will be a Breed 3.0 top 6, top 2, double up, winner take all, and a 6 racehorse free event. But Ryan did say that for C1, it's all horses. Um, and these are scored about what you would think. Um, Formula Z for top 6, first 2 for top 2, pity point for double up, and 1v1 scoring for 1v1s. Um, so yeah, that is pretty much the only thing of note here is that winner take all 6 horses are kind of gone. So now there's 2 formats for variance and 2 formats for stability, and you can kind of pick which one you're going to choose to qualify for on that day. So the quick summary is that all of these daily XP tournaments will go into weekly XP tournament that is for XP and money. Uh, the daily finals distances for the XP tournaments will rotate in distance, but the weekly will stay at 12, 18, 24. And then the next thing that is actually a decent change for players is how the buy-in tiers will work. There is now a high, medium, and low, and this will rotate daily. So it kind of will be an interesting choice to see what users choose to do. I'm pretty sure what will happen will be everyone will just go raise the lowest dollar amount to qualify for the XP tournaments. But I think there will be an interesting break-even point to where if you're truly a good horse and you don't really care about qualifying for XP, you just want to run for money. Maybe you still stick to the high dollar one, but I'm pretty sure everyone's just going to go to the low. So just be wary. Um, and but the one thing that they've used to kind of counteract people funneling into the low volume is that the weekly uses a best of 12 format. So this best of 12 means that like you're encouraged to run as much as possible, and if you really need XP for a horse, it's best to just probably run it in that event all week to make sure you qualify. But the kind of interesting game theory part of this is that on some days it'll be high buy-in, so you can't run that double up that you need to qualify for because you're basically need to enter a high dollar race to do it. So I think it'll be an interesting flow to the lobby. But basically, just keep running what you're running, run your paid beasts. So here are just my thoughts on what has actually changed and what these updates kind of mean for everyone moving forward. I think that this kind of puts less of an impact on starting level. I think it's kind of creating a very interesting loop where you want to breed and then you want to get a lot of XP and then you can run better in paids. So I think that this is doing what Zed wants it to do, and it's kind of incentivizing horses that aren't max level to run because there's that shot that they can jump up to the top of the class or the band and start making some money in paid. And I think it's just kind of like a little cool. It's a cool system that Zed has, and I think it's going to be pretty successful. This is now kind of in my mind replaced what I want sit and goes to be. I want it to be I want sit and goes to exist, but I also want to reward people who are playing. So I think that um, this kind of will create an interesting environment. I'm not sure how sit and goes will slot into this because there should be a spot for every horse to run at all times with this new system. So I'm thinking that there might be just like a very strange, like I think that they kind of don't need sit and goes anymore because there's always the third party ones going on. They'll have their daily XP tournaments. They'll have their daily and weekly like qualifying going on. It's just kind of interesting to see where the population will go. So just be very very mindful of fields and just thinking about other game theory. So I'm just going to highlight a few of them that stick out to me. So for top 6, um, Ryan mentioned a balanced horse archetype. So I did some looking and I tried to figure out what was the most effective ROI in a top six race. And it seems to be that high variance is the best, but the XP qualifying is favorable for low variance horses. So this is the one that has kind of puts XP versus monetary amount to question, where if you have a really good double up horse, but it's just not high enough level, I think this is the perfect place to run them because you'll be qualifying for XP, but you might not be the most ROI positive horse in the race, and it's kind of an interesting trade-off for money and XP in that one. And I will definitely be leveling up my double up horses in these, depending on what the buy-in for that day is. So that's it for the May 15 tournament update. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.